Hey guys, this is Justin here. Wanted to talk to you guys real quickly about representation agreements, specifically the buyer representation agreement. I hope you guys already know what this is. It establishes the agency relationship between the client and yourself as the agent. It's a pretty important document. We actually really want you guys signing these things if you're going to be in our brokerage. Does a couple things. Honestly, protects everybody involved. Or protects the buyer, as it gives legal fiduciary duties assigned to you as the agent. You have a legal obligation to look out for their best interests, and if you don't live up to that, they have recourse to go after your ass. And I don't think that gets explained well enough to people, that if there's no rep agreement involved, they can, and there's a lot of scandalous agents out there. You want to have fiduciary agency established, legally and explicitly established. So it protects the client, also obviously protects the agent. You want to know, especially if you're explaining it correctly, you want to know that they're actually working with you. If you got your business moving correctly and you're generating a lot of leads, it becomes a really good filtering mechanism to find out who's actually serious and who's not. And then also downstream, when you're, and this is probably the most common situation I've seen kind of pop up, is there's commission disputes that happen downstream. So let's say the one that I see that happens most commonly that I've seen is you start working with a client says they're not working with any agent. You find a property, you guys go under contract, and either before it closes or even after it closes, you get a call from another broker or another agent that says, "Oh no, I got a buyer's rep agreement with this client. You're working with my client." Now that doesn't necessarily put their rep agreements with the client. But if you didn't get one of those and you go into a commission dispute and you go to an arbitration council, that you are in a very weak position to argue for the commission. And in the Texas Association of Realtors, we've done it a couple times in our brokerage. It doesn't pan out very well for you if you don't have that in place. So just as a best practice, you want that in place, and you don't find yourself on the losing end of those types of disputes as often, especially if you're following all the procedures correctly. So this is the Texas Realtors TAR's buyer's rep agreement. It's got the Austin Board of Realtors, but it's the same thing that TAR provides. I'm not going to go through explaining it. It's all, for the most part, pretty self-explanatory. We also have a version. It's a one-pager. It's real simple, but it all has this hits all the highlights. We like it. We like keeping it simple. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Just get in the practice of getting those rep agreements in there. My name's Justin. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Thanks.